hungry? Oh Henry. What's up everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Strength Classroom, showing you a workout vlog. We got the dynamic effort upper body workout. Now this is something I'm doing for the first time in my life. I've always been intimidated of it, worried I'm gonna drop it and shit. Fuck that, throw that out the window. These are landmine snatches, where if you've watched my video about unconventional training, you already know what they are. But the snatch variation starts off the same way, except you switch hands mid-rep, let's say. And I realized I was making a mistake here by where I was trying to put my hands. You're actually, apparently, when I rolled back the footage, you're not supposed to catch it at the tip. You're supposed to catch it near the weight. And that's the part I was worried about, or just lower than the tip. That's the part I was worried about the most. Was what if I miss my hand and this damn neat thing damn near impales me in the chest, or hits me in the balls, to be honest. So a little bit of inexperience. You could tell there's some sort of press out. I feel like the part I'm struggling with the most is dropping down. I can drop down with the clean, but I can't drop as down well consistently, especially with my left arm. So I just feel like there's a little bit of coordination issues, but that's going to happen. It's the first time I ever did the exercise, right? I do like having them in the rotation. I'm not going to say they're better than snatches. That's insane. They're different, okay? Instead of just hammering Olympic lifts, maybe that's something you can throw in. And then I was just in a snatching mood to grab snatch, and I went with a 2-arm kettlebell clean. There's something about these I don't like. Maybe it's the fact that my feet have to be so wide. There's just something about it I didn't like. Wasn't the worst, but I prefer the single arm variation more. I always like to start off my snatches with a high pull first. I feel like that sets the movement in motion. Sometimes I feel like maybe I should exclusively go one high pull, one snatch, one high pull, one snatch. That'll probably be very good for the upper back. And then instead of doing traditional banded or chain pressing, which is not a necessity on dynamic day, it's just very common, I decided to do a giant set, cluster set with incline benching. So basically I'm doing sets of 1 to 5 reps, and I'm resting very little in between these little mini sets. I made a whole video on cluster sets. Just go to my page, hit the magnifying glass, cluster set. And basically you want to think of density. So how much work you can get done in a short period of time. So you could set a timer. You can say, okay, I'm going to rest nothing but 30 seconds, 45 seconds. You can set dedicated rest periods, but the key is a lot of work in a short period of time. Then I did some seesaw presses, which I'm a big fan. I think I like this variation better than if I were to do 2 presses at a time, specifically with the kettlebells. I think with the dumbbells to press, 2 arms at a time is definitely the way to go. But there's something about the seesaw press that I like. I don't even know what it's called. I just called it a seesaw press because one goes up, one goes down. It's not like I'm pressing one arm at a time. Then I did some chest supported rows, 4 sets of 15 plus reps. If I got more, I got more. I didn't want to sandbag myself or pigeonhole myself into a rep range for this exercise. I just wanted some volume for my upper back. That's all that it is. Going forward, I'm going to be rejigging the way I'm doing assistance work. And you'll see that in leading up into the vlogs going into the future. It's not like I'll have time or you'll have the attention span to want to be interested in that. So neck curls, I did 50 reps. Nothing fancy, just 50 total reps. I went a little bit heavier. I bounced back and forth between extensions and flexion. But going forward, I think I'm only going to pick one angle just to save on time, to work neck more frequently. I'm probably going to bump it up to like 4 to 6 times a week, 4 being the minimum. And I think it's easier to work your neck that frequent than if you're not doing multiple neck angles. It's in my ebook. the way you can get yourself a template, just a way to start off, and then you can find out what frequency, what rep range, what exercises work best for you. Check out my stand store. I think it's a pretty good buy. A lot of people have been very interested into it, no matter how much the losers make fun of neck training. And then I just finished off with 100 reps of these reverse hypers tricep extensions, which is pretty good if you ask me. It's got this very unique feel. It's almost like doing a tricep pushdown, but you're lying down. And because of the pivot of the weight, it feels very, very unique in my opinion. You're pressing in like an arc motion. But that's all for today. If you liked the video, like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And as always, have yourself a great day, ladies and gentlemen.